Okay, let's start this. Time. Hi judges, today I'd like to share about the values that never change over time. The world of specialty coffee is evolving rapidly. Technology has started changing the way we used to make coffee. But our mindset of constant innovation and professionalism never fades. This I call craftsmanship. Craftsmanship flows in our whole specialty coffee chain. And during this 15 minutes, I like to highlight the 4 craftsmen for what they did to give positive impact over my coffee. Now, if you can look at your placemat, today I'm using a blend of 4 coffees from 2 origins. I found these individual coffees to be outstanding on its own, but what I was looking for was something beyond these single origins, something more aromatic, with bigger flavors, and most importantly, well balanced. So this is how I started blending them together. So the first craftsman I'm going to highlight is Hunter Tedman, the producer of 3 of my coffees from Boquete, Panama. His wash geisha, honey geisha, and anaerobic slow dry geisha were some of the most outstanding coffees I tasted this year. Hunter's coffees have clean and discernible flavors that derives from practicing modern sustainable farming. Natural shade tree provides cover for the coffee plants, as well as food and shelter for the birds to enrich the soil for healthy circulation. So clean and discernible flavors is what Hunter chose as a producer to give positive impact over my coffee. So the second craftsman I'm going to highlight is Ahmed Al-Hamdani from Bani Matar, Yemen. His Udaini heirloom variety has gone through 5 days of cold anaerobic fermentation and then 50 days on the drying bed undercover. This long and gentle fermentation gives more time for the beneficial microorganisms to develop, creating complex flavor in the coffee, which is what Ahmed chose as a producer to give positive impact over my coffee. Now for the harmonious balance, I'm dosing this coffee at 21 grams in and 48 grams out. So in your espresso, you will taste passion fruit, guava, and red wine. It is medium heavy weight with velvety texture, developing onto smooth with the aftertaste of cocoa nibs. Now, once you've evaluated the crema, please stir 5 times in a circular motion and place the spoon in the small glass. Please enjoy. Okay, thank you for waiting, judges. We're moving on to the milk course now. So please write this down. Strawberry chocolate, caramel, and cocoa aftertaste. Okay, today I'm using a fresh full-fat cow milk that I found here in Greece, freeze distilled to 50%. The sweetness in the milk, combined with coffee, create the flavor of caramel. Caramel combined with the strawberry, created by the intensified shot, tasting more like strawberry chocolate, and linger on to cocoa aftertaste. So the third craftsman I'm going to highlight is Alan So, my roaster from Coffee Tech. Alan roasted my coffee individually according to the role each coffee has in the blend. He used the infrared drum technology to have precise control over the roasting process. Especially, anaerobic geisha had to control the inner heat and outer heat separately to maintain the floral notes. The intensified shot at 21.5 grams in and 30 grams out create the flavor of strawberry notes. So fine heat adjustment is what Alan chose as a roaster to give positive impact over my coffee. There we are. Please enjoy. Okay, judges, when you're ready, I'd like to talk about the fourth craftsman, myself as a barista, and what I did to give positive impact over my coffee. There we are. So judges, my goal was to create a blend that shows the art of flavor creation. That the flavor created is more than a single origin, and those coffees used were from the producers who are open to sharing information of their innovation. So let's start with the anaerobic slow-dry geisha that has a beautiful floral notes. Now, while I was tasting other coffees, I found that anaerobic slow-dry Udine had a beautiful aromatic spice notes. Now, this was interesting because these two coffees have beautiful aromatic notes, but they're further apart on the sensory range. So I put them together. Now, these two coffees, with fermentation to a certain degree, led me to introduce the wash geisha to uplift the whole flavor. Now, at this stage, 3 coffees with different personality needed some work to work together. This is when the honey geisha came in to fill in that was further apart on the sensory range and combine the only coffee with no fermentation. So this is how I created my blend at 22% anaerobic slow-dry geisha, 18% anaerobic slow-dry Udani, 20% wash geisha, and 40% honey geisha. This formulation was decided on trial and error to achieve the most balance in the blend. Now, as I give myself a keyword, balance, could you please take a look at your placemat? Now we have all the keywords received from each craftsman. And today, my signature beverage will be honouring those words and relate them to the ingredients I'll be using. So I have 4 shots of my chilled espresso extracted at 21 grams in and 45 grams out to balance with the ingredients. And first, I'm adding 20 grams of cascara infusion to represent the clean and discernible flavour. This cascara is the outer of the Panama geisha I'm using in the blend. I cold brew this at 1:10 ratio and kept it in the fridge overnight. This will give you the flavour notes of grapefruit in the drink. Second, I'm adding 30 grams of rose kefir water to represent the complex flavour. Kefir is a symbiotic fermentation of natural yeast and lactic acid bacteria that are also the bacteria working inside the fermentation tank. I'm using 1 litre of kefir water to add 5 grams of rose petals to complement the aromatic spice notes of Udani. I kept it in the fridge for 5 days to replicate the process. Third, I'm adding 15 grams of feijoa syrup to represent the fine heat adjustment. Now, feijoa is a floral fruit of the guava family that New Zealanders feel home. I'm using sous vide to cook the feijoas because it has precise temperature control to keep it on low heat to maintain the floral notes. After sous vide, I mix it with a 1:1 simple syrup. This will give you the flavour notes of pear with the help of the rose kefir water. And finally, 50 grams of sparkling water to represent my keyword, balance. The mouthfeel contributes to the flavour of cinnamon, but also works as a catalyst in the drink. Just like my honey geisha, combining all flavours together. Now this will be a cold, refreshing drink for this hot Athens summer. Today, I'm here to learn, to share and to connect, to have stimulation and to realise and improve. All these words are possible because our world of coffee is built for transparency. The 4 craftsmen I introduced today shared about their innovation beyond their tradition. Transparency provokes innovation. Innovation is the evolution. Now please enjoy, and it's my time.
And time for Hanna Teramoto from New Zealand. Thank you very much.